Hey, welcome to Apex After Dark, everybody. How you
Hey,
doing? All right, we're going to go say hello to the chat here. Of course, we got Mark Zinga. Hail. All right.
how Mark?
And we got, of course, Devil Flyer here with me. And maybe some people will pop in. Who knows? So we got Devil Flyer Rex Christian in here. He's going to actually promote his project, Devil Flyer, tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and go share my screen real quick.
I
Here
didn't
we
know if you
go.
could change the title. I guess after editing,
Yeah,
everybody be
I,
like,
I didn't
"Ah,
really.
launch party."
Yeah, no. All right. Share audio. Let's see.
Still
And
wearing my all
control
caps
tab.
hoodie though for good luck.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. There. I'm going to share. Oh, wait. Let me get to my. Hold up. Hold up. Let me do this again. I didn't get to my. Yeah, do that first, and then I got to share. I got to position my screens first before I do anything like that. Yes, I know I'm a boomer. Who cares? All right, and
Hey,
that.
Splash Page Comics.
Yay, Splash Page. How you doing? He's a Texas guy. All right, there we go. Let's go share the little flyer here.
There you go.
Welcome,
That's Splash Page.
Splash Page.
Thank you.
Hello. All right, now we're gonna go
I know
to.
I'm here every week, but I appreciate
Yeah,
being here tonight, especially.
of course, man. Of course. All right, it's the Devil Flyer. Rex Christian presents Devil's Weapon. You're the writer and you got artist MJF Design. You got chapter
hmm
one.
My good friend John Falandes.
Earlier that day, that's a nice cityscape. I like these on the roof. These
Yeah,
are the
go.
times that try men's souls. You three know the plan. All right, let's go. Do not fail me ever. Boom. It says, Lou, you know how important this is to me. Keep the kids in line and safe. Screw this up and you're dead. Yes, sir. And so they go, I guess they rob a bank or something. Come on,
hmm
two. Forget the cops. Get in the car. Plap, plap, plap. Ah. So people getting shot there, Tom. And so, yeah, you too, Joey. Blam, blam, blam. The cops are shooting back. Then lucky you two didn't get drilled. Stick to the plan next time. Hmm. And then says time. Is this page? Oh, okay. He goes down, sees what's going
Oh
on.
yeah, but now don't go down that far.
I'm not. This is the last page right here. I'm going to go unleash. So he's going to unleash his terror on them. A little.
That's a
He throws
spoiler.
Yeah, throws us his trident and skewers
Yeah.
on a
I
guy. So he
sent
dropped the
you
gun.
I sent you every page of it.
Yeah, we're
So
not going to show every page.
yeah,
All right, looks really good.
teaser. Yeah.
There's a teaser. There
Yeah.
you
I mean,
go.
for the splash page there, I wanted to immediately, like the Marvel comics that I experienced, or
Yeah,
even DC comics, throws, in a moment of time, the hero into peril. And you're like, I know probably the first time it really impacted me was seeing a Spider-Man comic done that way. And it might have
hmm
been him even sinking in the water, but that really stuck with me. And when I
yeah.
first wrote the story, I wrote the story in about 8 hours. Um,
Wow.
I wrote 16 pages and then I wrote 8 more. And we've added a couple. There was one that we cut that was just an extra page anyway
Mm,
that my artist came up with that kind of introduces some characters. 3 out of the 4 will be in the book, but there's one, and he may work. I just didn't want to put, a bunch of characters, even though it's an anthology. I was kind of resistant at first there,
hmm
but yeah, an anthology is a good way to go. I know the Diaz brothers do that,
Yeah.
and it's a good way to get a connecting universe of characters, uh, together. And I have, I've got an ag campaign through Alterna. Will be coming out about the same time as I launch the full book. But now this is for just the ash can, and you will get a free trading card
Mm,
with your ash can. That artwork will be done by me, um, and
right.
it's already completed. I do need to get it to the graphic designer and scanned. Um,
Nice.
but besides Devil Flyer, now in the ash can you'll just get Devil Flyer, but
Okay.
you'll get the first 6 pages, but you'll get a rundown of the different titles: Second Skin, Crawl Space, Grave Tales, and those have sort of a horror slant to them. Plus Inner Man and Sea Demon, which are more superhero. But yeah, let's
Yeah.
play that trailer
Let's
off the
do
mail
that.
up. This
Hell
may be
yeah.
your last chance in the next day or so because it's going to launch and
Okay. There
goes
we
by
go.
real quick. Got the audio on?
Oh
Nope,
shit. Oh,
no audio. Here we go. I want
there's
to back
start
that all
over.
the way
There
up.
we go.
Here we go. 30 seconds.
Oh,
And for the main campaign, I'll probably get this colorized.
wow. Hey, that's splendid. I'm really liking
Yeah.
it. That's really cool. All
And
right.
Pedro did my trailer, and I know he did a trailer for you.
Yeah, you
And he
did.
also did one for Pops recently. So he's been a busy little person.
He's been busy.
Yeah.
Great job. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I have my channel link and then the link also to the sign up already in the chat. Check out my channel as well on YouTube.
Heck
I
yeah.
stream every day at 4 o'clock my time
Yeah, you do. You do
on
that.
the 4 o'clock Shadow Show, and we show original art, production artwork, just rare books, one of a kind items, and other pop things that aren't so rare. I have recommendations of new stuff that's out there as well. So it's new and old, going all the way back to the golden age, the 30s and 40s. I've shown one book that there's only known about 20 to exist.
Oh
I've
wow.
shown unique items that I
Yeah.
have the only examples of. So
Damn.
I'm real proud of the channel, and it is growing. I know it's. I don't know what they're doing with the algorithms on YouTube right now, but last time I checked, I had 94 subscribers. Although on the channel it shows 87.
A7, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You
I don't
can.
know what's up with that, but
They're
so we'll
always.
go with 87. But and
Yeah.
I've only been putting content thanks to Apex over
Oh,
here.
thanks, man. Yeah.
He
No
was
problem.
like, I want a challenge by next week. I want 2 videos up, and I had him
Yeah.
5. So,
There you go.
but yeah, I got on a regular basis. I think today was the 33rd day of continuous streaming at 4 o'clock. One
Congratulations.
day I've been moving my mother into assisted living just right across the street from me.
Oh,
She's
that's good.
moving a little bit closer.
Oh, good.
She's excited to be able to do that and get out of her house, and it's just too much for her. She's 86 years old, and
Yeah.
she's got a lot of friends there. So, um, yeah, I've been busy with that. I think I started one at 4:30, but
Mm.
that's been the latest that I've ever started the 4 o'clock shadow. Usually it's 4 o'clock or a few
Yeah.
minutes after, but I always try and pick out some unique items every day. And man, it's a challenge to stream every day
That's
for
right.
sure.
Hail Ibex Universe.
I
Hey,
bet.
Ibex is coming on next week on the
Oh,
19th.
cool.
Yes, we're going to see his stuff on the 19th. Catch that show too, everybody. Ibex Universe. This guy is only 20 years old and he has his own comic book universe. I'm
Really?
very
Wow.
impressed. Yeah, very cool. It's
Yeah.
going to be a good show as well. So,
Apex, you need my chat on the channel, and I know you come in there when you can.
yeah.
Suggested, I think it was Tree Goblin. He suggested, well, what's the name of your man cave? And I said, well, that's a good idea. We'll have a contest about naming the man cave. And we
Okay.
talked about that on Tuesday on Topic List a little bit. And there were some suggestions, but it's still open for Devil's Lair was one of them. So if you're out in the chat and you have a good idea for my man cave name, maybe have a sign put up back there, something lit. Who knows? Maybe on my time traveling shower.
Yeah, put that on the shower area.
Yeah.
So
But
you'll see that reflective little flash look over there. It's like the
yeah.
little, yeah.
Now, can you bring that up and set that on that other double page
Oh, what
spread?
for the double page spread?
Yeah.
Oh, on
But
your
now I don't
campaign?
want you to go through them all and show everything.
No,
Just get to
no.
that second double page spread
Are you talking about the one? Oh, okay, for the second page.
where he's kind of bleeding out and there's fragments everywhere and
What?
it's
Where? Oh, where he's on the rooftop or what?
no, no, that's the first double page. I have more than one double page within the book.
Within the 6 pages or what?
No, further on down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me go and
But
scroll
now if you
down and
bring
I'll
it up,
share. Oh,
you'll
yeah.
be exposing some stuff that people shouldn't see yet.
Oh, the
So
ones
the
one
main
ones where he's
story,
calling him a freak or something.
yes, we're
All
just
right,
this
let me go and.
freak.
All right, let me go ahead and share again. Go back again.
But now,
And
if you had to
yeah,
scroll and it's up, you'll be exposing other pages leading
I
up to
won't.
it.
I won't. I got
Okay,
to that page.
you're getting good at this, Apex.
It takes
Uh,
practice.
yeah, it does take practice. You know, it's
There we
like
go. We're doing that.
it's
All
like a
right.
boxer on a bag. You know, you
It's
just
true.
got to keep at it.
That's right.
There it is.
There it
Yeah,
is right there. That's the page we
that's the
want.
page. I know it's a little small
Yeah.
there, but
So
that
is that?
has
It's like a
that.
flashback, isn't it?
Well, he's been wounded there. You can see that, and you get to see his face
Okay.
for the first time. Of course, over there, he has half a helmet. You know, it's a split
Mm.
view, but
Yeah.
this is going through his mind as he's kind of bleeding out there a little bit from the neck, and
Wow.
this has to do with his origin a little bit and
Oh,
future events that will be happening.
that looks good.
Yeah.
So your artist, he draws traditionally.
Well, he's worked at a lot of graphic design places around here. He worked for the university out here in their PR department.
Mm.
He even went back after just right after I left college, and I was
Mm.
out there for 5 years. Um,
Right.
and uh, he just retired a year or so ago from architectural firm, so
Oh,
his
great.
architectural stuff is really nice. But
Yeah.
yeah, this I've shown this before, so this is not a spoiler, but um, it does have to do with past events within his life and future events. You know, this page also alludes to some stuff that will happen and be better explained in the second issue.
Okay. This looks like he did a little bit of digital. Does he do also some digital
No,
stuff?
no, it's all traditional, and in fact,
Oh.
he did it to size. That's what's amazing to
Oh
me is
God.
that the
Really?
scale of it, he did it the size of a comic book.
Oh man.
And it was done on like typing paper, very thin
Oh my.
paper. You know,
Damn.
why he chose that, I don't know, but he wanted it to size just this first time out for the printer, you know,
Yeah.
to make sure he had everything correct. He has done
Wow.
stuff in the past, and we have worked on projects in the past, but
Mm.
nothing that we've going to get published.
That's
But
pretty good.
yeah, yeah, and that's just kind of like that. That was 2 pages right there that I had him add later.
Hmm.
I thought the story needed it, and that
Yeah.
I could put it in there. So I
Huh.
did the thumbnails. He worked for my thumbnails on all this,
Mm.
except for a few. He added a couple pages at the end. I believe a good segue into the next issue, and some of that is featured in the trailer. And so, you know, we won't see the full page of those tonight, but
Right.
some of it is Pedro did take elements from one of the last pages that he added. Like I said, I pulled one page out that I didn't think was appropriate because it was introducing characters that were not yet introduced. One
All
of
right.
them I've decided to put in there is Sea Demon because it is an anthology, and this
Yeah.
will run about 29 pages. Apex. The
Wow.
main story is penciled, inked, and lettered, as you can see.
Mm.
And I'm finding a colorist right now. I looked at a few tonight,
Hmm.
and I think I can do this. Get a colorist on this pretty quick too.
Yeah.
By March 1st, when we launch the whole book, the 48 pages,
Yeah.
um, that I'll have enough up there to show people what it will look like in color, the color of his costume and
Hmm.
everything. I just have to get this new colorist a page. And I
Okay.
had the cover to the ash can colored,
Hmm.
but he is making some changes in that. That may be a colored trading card we are going to have with the main campaign, not this campaign. This is just for the ash can. That
Yeah.
this is a good first reveal, and this will be up, at least till the the books come out at Alterna, because I put out in 5 different books 7 different ads.
Wow.
Um, I have 2 ads in the last issue of the 12 X11 is
Yeah.
the title 12, um, and Devil Flyer will be featured in that, and Sea Demon in an ad as well in that one, and I have the inside front cover ad to Wolf and Batsy #3,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
that will feature Sea Demon, but it will also mention Devil Flyer, Inner Man, and all the other titles that you'll be getting in the book. And it came out on a Wednesday, #18. We'll have the Inner Man, your first look at the Inner Man on that one. But again, and that also has another image taken from the comic of Devil Flyer flying, and somewhat colorized. These will be colored ads, except for in Legends of the Log, and I have a black and white ad in the 12 as well. Um,
That's good. Wow.
yeah, I'm using. I was able to use one of the ads 3 times. I made up 3 ads.
Okay.
I made up 3 ads for 5 books,
Hmm.
and really I wanted to make it 6, but I didn't realize that I put an ad also in the 12. So the 12 will have 2 ads, two
Yeah.
full page ads. Wolf and Batsy #3, the inside back cover ad, that will be in color. Um, one of them in color in the 12, and one in black and white. And basically took my splash page, put different wording on it, and these will have codes on them. And that's why I'm saying I'm going to leave this campaign up till the codes. So the codes will be good. People
Yeah.
can scan it and go right directly to the campaign for the ash can.
Oh, wow.
And hopefully we'll be able to do the same thing on the next alternative thing, uh, and put a code in there for the main 48 page book. And I have a full page black and white ad in Legends of the Log #4. And I have 2 ads in Downcast #4, an inside back cover ad, and that will be Inner Man and Sea Demon. Sea Demon on the inside back cover, and a full page ad with Inner Man. But like I say, Inner Man also features from the book an image of Devil Flyer, and it will tell you all the titles that's in there
That sounds
in the
sweet.
book.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I just think it's a good way to get in comic shops, to get the word out there. The CG people will be getting their alternative books about the time I launch the main 48 pager. Plus,
Right.
they'll have it on their website, maybe be featured in subsequent, if they go to second or third printings, because I'm not sure they changed the ads for those, and and they'll be going directly into the comic shop, and have it up on their website. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's
I think
cool.
it's doing a little blitzkrieg ad, you know, for the page rates, you can't beat it. And I know
Yeah,
you've
I
got
know.
one. I know you have one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's my Fembat ad. And
Mighty Mascots.
no, actually, it's on Blood Realms issue 10
Ooh, how'd you do that? I didn't know. Oh,
because it
it
was
was
available at the time.
just a very short window, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had some time. So,
One of their main titles. Yeah, I'm sorry I
yeah.
missed out on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that'll be great. because I mean, Blood Realm,
And,
Wolf and Batsy's doing
yeah.
really well,
Yeah.
and um, oh, what's the other one? Oh, Downcast. Downcast just,
Downcast.
I
Yeah.
supported that when it was on Indiegogo. Wonderful covers. Clint's
Yeah.
knocking it out of the park with that book. And I've
Yeah.
not read any Downcast, but I do have um, some of the back issues, I think, so I can get started reading on it.
Yeah,
But
you
I've
could.
heard it's really good and haven't been able to support it on Indiegogo yet. But through the alternatives, and I did support the last book that came out, book 3, but now
Yeah.
book 4 will be coming out. And yeah,
Yeah.
I love that alternative bundle and everything, getting all
I
those.
too. All at
Yeah.
once. Yeah, I
And
got
that's
two.
the great
Yeah.
thing. I'm going to try and follow their model.
Hmm.
Um, Cheaper shipping,
Yeah.
because we're talking a diminutive ash can. And
Right.
an ash can, like Tank Ferret says, and he was told by uh, Julius Schwartz when he was growing up, but a kid. He knew Brofogel, the Batman artist,
Yeah.
and
Noah
everything.
Brayvogel. Yeah.
Yeah. And they gave him some good advice about comics when he was just a wee pea of a lad. So, you know,
Mhm.
and he said, Rex, you're the only person that I've ever talked to that knows who Julius Schwartz is. And I said, oh yeah, I met him a couple times back in '85 and '86.
Oh
They were
wow.
having Those were two great convention years, because in '85 DC Comics was celebrating its 50th anniversary,
Yeah.
and the next year in '86 Marvel was celebrating its 25th.
Mm.
And that's when I got to meet him for the second time and meet Stan Lee
Oh
and
yeah.
some other great artists, like
That's
John
cool.
Romita Sr. And I got to
Hmm.
meet him both years, but he brought his wife, Virginia, that first year.
Hmm.
And I got to meet uh, Morton Nodale. Matt, have I got
Oh,
that name
Morton
right?
Odell. Morton Odell.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
creator of Green Lantern. But
Yeah.
did you know he's the creator of the Pillsbury Doughboy?
I didn't know that.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
He sure was. So just shows that comic artists can do commercial work too.
That's right. Well, Ibex Universe states that Alterna has good prices. Got all that's out of Legends of Log for under $20. So that's a pretty good
Yeah,
deal.
I love alternative books.
Yeah.
I
I've
mean, you're
read
not.
I've read Mighty Mascots issue 1. That's pretty good.
I have backed Mighty Mascots. I am up to date on that. So
Yeah.
I did not back them in this campaign. But
Yeah.
yeah, when he had his Indiegogo on, I got those, and actually I think I've read those. I don't think I've read the last 3. I read the first 3 because
Yeah.
my comic shop here used to carry them.
All right. Yeah, I've read the Tinseltown issues 1 through 4.
Have you? Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks like a great book,
It's
and
a
I'll be
good book.
getting my first Tinseltown in this
And I
uh,
got
winter
yeah.
bundle.
Yeah, I've got the second volume of Tinseltown, but I'm missing issue 1 on that, so I need to backtrack and get a copy of the first issue, the second volume of Tinseltown.
Now, I didn't quite
Yeah.
catch that. Did you say you had an ad in that one?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm
What
saying
did you?
I say I read Tinseltown, one of the titles of Alterna.
Uh-huh.
No Fembat ad in there, no. Just only Blood Realms 10. I've got that in there. But
Okay. Well,
let's
that's great. I mean,
yeah,
that is probably their hottest title.
I think
I know
so.
that's subjective, but
Yeah,
um that and Downcast seems to be doing great. And even Mighty Mascots. Um I thought you had told me that you put one in Mighty Mascots, though, one of
no,
the 2 issues. Okay.
a little
Well,
too
I would have
innocent for
liked
that
to, but I
title.
made a mistake and put it in. I have 2 ads in the 12, and that is the
It's
last
fine.
issue. It ran for 10 issues, and it
10, yeah.
looks like it has an awesome cover.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, go out and get those, because those
Get
will
them.
be.
Go
Um,
get them. They'll be
Now, my
scarce.
Devil Flyer, I backed from Starcross Comics, and they've been doing comics for over 20 years.
Oh,
I bought 2 spots, and it's already printed up. I think you can still get it, but you have to buy it in like a $80 bundle. But it's the
oh,
first
okay.
appearance of Devil Flyer on a cover, and
Hmm.
he's right next to Blue Beetle. How cool is
Oh,
that?
oh wow. So,
And
so
you
oh,
have Catman and Kitten on there. You have a Man of War. So along with their characters, they use public domain characters as well.
okay.
Now with Blue Beetle, they call him the Blue Scarab
Yeah.
due to copyright purposes, but
DC still has Blue
he's
Beetle.
still Blue
Yeah.
Beetle.
Right.
So to have Devil Flyer next to a great like Blue Beetle, uh, I I've got to find it. I have not shown that on my show, but I have a Blue Beetle #6
Mm.
wartime cover where he's like holding a rivet gun on the
Oh, okay.
cover. Uh,
Wow.
but and it's in like very fine plush shape.
Oh,
And
wow.
but and that was my first comic, and it had one staple in it for like 64 pages, maybe a big
God.
ream of paper, but it was
Wow.
wartime rationing. And
Yeah.
so they only put one right in the middle to hold that together. So to get one in that shape, still intact, still together, is amazing. And I
That's
bought it
pretty good.
years ago, but even at the time, I was like, yes, what a find, you know. And
Oh
I
yeah.
would go on eBay and they would have independent because I loved independent stuff. But not everybody puts that up there because they're like, that's not a big seller like Spider Man or Batman or something like that. Can't
Yeah.
get much money for it, dollar a copy, whatever. But this woman had a bunch of stuff. But occasionally I bought two books from her. One of them was, I bought a bunch of independent books from her, but
Oh
she
wow.
put up that Blue Beetle #6 from
Mm.
1942.
Wow.
And what was the other one? There was another Golden Age book or something that she put up that was in high grade that I bought from her as well. So
How much did she charge for those?
I think I paid about the going rate back then, which was about $75.
All
But
right.
if you said I have a very fine copy of, I mean, that's like when I bought my World's Finest #6, which is
Mm.
really World's Finest #4, because if it
Wow.
was called American Best Comics for the first two issues.
All right.
So, whatever. Um,
Yeah.
and they and DC kind of backed out of that name because there was already American's Best Comics out there from
Yeah.
Fawcett, I believe. So they
Yeah.
didn't want
It
to get
was.
sued, so they changed it to World's Finest Comics.
That's a
And
better title.
I've featured these on my program. The thing about that had a cardboard cover, and it was a thick book. I forget how many, maybe 96 pages. I
Oh
mean, they
wow.
made these monsters,
They did.
and they were anthologies. So I
Hmm.
don't know why I struggled. I just didn't want. I've seen it in independent comics where they try and force so many characters without any characterization.
Right.
And if you don't have any characterization, you're not going to care about your characters.
No, you're not.
Nobody's going to care about them, no
Mm.
matter how cool they look, no matter how nice the artwork is. You've got to have the story there. And I think John's compliments. I do want to go more edgy in the future, and
Right.
definitely I will be drawing uh, a bunch of the backup stuff this time.
Oh,
Um,
great.
and it's because he's already completed his task. It took him over a year. Of
Yeah.
course, he redraws stuff, and he's
Hmm.
redrawing, I think, a cover now for the
All right.
main campaign. He just completed a trading card, and I've had multiple trading cards done myself on different characters, and I thought, with a little bit more work for the main campaign, hey, Jason, Unhinged.
Oh
Um,
yeah, man. How you doing there, Jason?
I thought I in the main campaign I will have a trading card set,
Oh hell yeah.
and so those will be first, and on them it will say first appearance. It will be like a featured, and if it's not their first appearance, like Devil Flyer, really within that set will be his second card because you're going to get the first card, his first appearance on a card with this ash can
Oh wow.
for free. So, and like I say, I'm going to keep the cost down. Can't
Yeah.
tell you exactly what I'm going to charge for it yet, but in the
Hmm.
next few days when it launches, you'll see. Plus,
Okay.
I'm going to keep the mailing cost down like Alterna does, which really Apex. I don't know if you noticed it in their fall campaign, they had their shipping for $6. Well, in this winter campaign, it was only 5, so they
Yeah, I
cut it a
noticed that.
dollar.
That's great, man. I
Yeah,
don't know
and
how he
that's what.
does it.
And for a little ash can, it's not going to be much. But I
Nah,
think I have to raise at least $500 to get it funded. So, and
it's
I really
true.
want to do that too. And I've been very open with this. The reason I'm running the ash cans separate, and I can't promise you that um, any ash cans will be ran on the main campaign. So if you want his first appearance, really, not on a cover, and really he's on this cover, you only see his hand.
Mm.
So, but because that's on already been printed, it's colored different. I don't know
Oh,
why they didn't go by my color guides.
right.
Um, and it also features, I didn't say this. Now, Hopper will probably not be in Devil Flyer Anthology #1,
Mm.
but he's another character that I created and put on the cover, and I'm excited to do something with him. He's very
Oh,
strange looking. Um,
nice.
I could go over there and get a copy of it. I think it's still over there, but
Yeah,
yeah.
go and pull it out if you want.
Okay, just a second. I'll
Yeah,
put
no
myself
problem,
on
man.
mute.
There you go.
Make a lot of
As
noise.
as we're she's looking for it, we'll go and say hello to the chat. There's Mark Zunga. I don't know if he's still around, but people hopping on, hopping off. Hey, Ibex, and of course Jason. I bet Jason, you drawing late at night there. I'm sure you are. You got some good drawings on Instagram. Been seeing those recently. Yeah, it'd be great if Jason could maybe draw a bootleg, and I could draw a Punisher bootleg, sell them at a convention.
Who's
But who knows?
bootlegging what?
No, I saw one of Jason Bascom's one of his art pieces on Instagram. I remember he did a few Batman ones and some Joker ones, and he ought to do maybe a bootleg for like a convention. I could do maybe a Punisher bootleg for a convention and sell them at conventions. That's probably the only place you could sell bootlegs are at conventions.
Yeah, I know they call like in trading cards they call them Brody.
Brody?
Yeah, have you ever heard that term? I'd
No.
never heard it, but I heard it years
Uh-uh.
ago. I'm inking over a jam piece with Mike.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mike
Mike.
McMahon. Oh, that's would be sweet, man. Cool. Hail Frog G, thanks for coming on, man. Absolute Book 2. There's the link to that if you want to check that out on Indiegogo. Yeah, I bought the first and second of Absolute. I'm sure it's coming out. But, I've got like 500 plus comics to read, so I'm not really in a hurry. I'm one of those patient backers, believe it or
Well,
not.
Jason is going to put rewards for all his backers
Oh,
for having to wait about an extra month or month and a half.
nice. Oh, good. I get a
So
reward.
yeah, you'll be getting more stuff. I mean, he always likes to jam pack it, and
Yeah, he's great
yeah,
with
he's
the
got a great
backers.
project. I've backed it 5 times because I
Wow.
love Jason. I've got,
I too. He's
as
great.
you can see, I have some.
Oh, let
Well,
me blow you
there's
up
an
here.
art piece right
Hold on.
there.
Hold on.
Okay, here's one of his
Okay.
art pieces,
Oh,
and
there
you
it
flip
is.
that around, and there's a Max on
Oh,
there.
that's right.
Yeah, and then up where
Oh,
StreamYard, where the duck quack quack is
mhm.
one from the first campaign.
Oh, okay. That's
The
cool.
main character in Absolute, right there.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah. So that's from the first campaign. Now that's larger from the ones he's going to be sending out this time. But yeah, I'm excited for Absolute. Red
Man.
Valkyrie's the editor on it, and she says it's a wonderful project, and I believe it. I mean, I really enjoyed the first story,
Yeah.
and love Jason's stuff, and
Cool.
I don't plug him enough.
Okay. What
But
you got
while you have
there?
me blown up,
Yeah.
this is George Perez goodness.
I
And
have
the
that
reason
one.
I'm showing that,
Yeah.
you have that?
I have that copy. Yeah.
I had that, but I suffered a fire back in '97 and burned up all my collection that I'd had
Mm.
since third grade.
Wow.
And what really hurt was the original art and stuff that burned up. Now, the
Oh,
reason I'm
no.
showing this, Avengers 181,
Hmm.
is you will see on Tribulation Task Force, which was on Indiegogo. It may even been on Kickstarter too. I don't know. But
Okay.
Starcross Comics, they've been doing for 20 plus years, and they have characters. Well, if you look in the background, you see
Uh
my
huh.
two characters, Hopper with the blue freezing like hands.
Okay.
He's more alien like. And then Devil Flyer over there by
Oh,
Blue
is he's
Beetle.
but okay, there it
Blue
is. The
Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Wow, that
Yeah.
is sweet.
Yeah. Now he colored them different than
Oh,
I because Hopper was more orange, but I think I'm going to go with this pinkish magenta. That looks good. And I thought it was pretty cool that it gives me a colorist ideal of what he I don't know why he did it that way, maybe to
hmm.
complement the other ones. But down here is Catman and Kitten,
Oh, God.
and
Okay.
then and their golden age, and then here right there with the fin on his head holding back
Yeah.
one of their characters is Man of War.
All right. Yeah, I'm
But
familiar with
that's
that.
based on this Avengers 181, sort of an homage.
I like that back to back. That's cool.
Yeah.
Side to side.
And I since my original copy burned up, I
Mhm.
and this is the first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Of course, he's been in the movies.
Uh-huh.
I had to pay a hefty price for a very high grade copy, almost $56.
Wow.
And I originally bought it for 35 cents the first time. So I was a little, but
Yeah.
anyway, but this is the first appearance, and you can go probably on there. And I think it's only in a bundle. It's like 1.5, but it's his first cover appearance in Hoppers too. It's going to be, pretty limited to find, but
S-
find it now
So is it
if you
on
want it.
their website or is it on a can
Website, yeah, and I think maybe on some of their Indiegogos, like Blood Count. That
okay.
was the one they had up,
All
and that
right.
that looked interesting, sort of vampire type
Mhm.
tale. Especially now that the uh, silent classic is 100 years old. Vampire movies have been around a long time this year. Yeah, hey
Yeah.
General
General
Piggy,
Piggy. Hello.
he's great on Twitter. Always, yeah.
That's
That
cool.
look at that face.
Oh
Only
yeah.
only what a mother could love.
Wow, look at that.
Got my hot coffee and my juice.
Yeah, right? Cool.
I'm
Oh,
prepared.
gee. 5X. Yeah. 2 a.m. here. Oh, you can't sleep. Well, good. Keep watching the show then. God, cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the main story to the ash can, and of course March 1st when we launch, and I'm talking to Michael Bancroft now. Hopefully he can launch me. Uh,
Yeah, right?
I sent him the files that I sent you, and
Yeah.
he's had them a little bit. I haven't heard back from him, but I told him, some pages will be colored by then, and they'll be in color, and hopefully we can get the trailer colored too.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
now the black and of course the ash can's only going to be in black and white. But buy the little ash can. If you don't like it, then you won't have to buy a 48 pager. But I guarantee you, if you don't like that story, perhaps you'll like some of the backup stories that I'm going to be drawing and in there as well. But
Absolutely.
actually, through all this, I've um, found out I'm probably a better writer than I am an artist.
Yeah, art takes time. It
Yeah,
takes so much time to do. And
yeah, and uh, I only started the story for a long time. I had the only the first 3 pages in
oh,
mind,
oh
and that
wow.
was him sinking in the water on the splash page, get you right into the story, and then the double page spread of him over the city.
Wow.
And that's all I had to go with. And then from that point, but I knew, Jack Kirby inspired the double page spread
Mhm.
for this, and I think maybe I'd seen a comic done like that where you have a splash page and it's
Yeah.
very intriguing, but you turn the
Mhm.
page and then bam, you're hit with 2 more pages,
Yeah.
that are together. It's just very impactful, and so that's what I wanted to do with Devil Flyer, and for the longest, um, that's all I had in my head, and I uh, talked with John for a good long time, several months. I wasted a lot of time. Fortunately, the pandemic came around and
Right.
gave me a little bit more time.
Mhm.
But because I definitely want to go to Florida for for Fans Fest, And then
That'd be
by
great.
then, everybody should have it in their hands
Hmm.
that wanted it. And if they didn't get it, they'll be able to buy it down there.
Yeah,
And we'll see. We'll see if the For Fans Fest is a reality or not. But it's been a good benchmark for me to shoot toward. You
that's
know,
right.
it's been a good deadline for me to
Mm,
get this done by X amount of days.
that's
And
true.
so we John went through 2 eye surgeries during that time. He had
Oh,
plumbing problems twice,
yeah,
and had some new flooring put down, although it didn't get the carpet wet. But
yeah.
I don't understand it. They went in there and said, we got to take a sample of this. What do you need a sample of the carpet for? It didn't even leak into the house. I don't understand. But I guess for mold or something.
Yeah, they test for mold. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
yeah,
mean, he couldn't. I mean, the carpet was, but he's got something nice down now. But
yeah.
there's been delays, and with John, I mean, on the main campaign, he's got enough material. We'll probably do a making of book,
Oh, that'd be
so you'll
great.
get to see the first splash page that he had going for my thumbnails.
Hmm.
Um, you'll get to see it, and
That's
some
cool.
pages that have been totally redrawn.
Oh, wow.
Um, as no sexy women in there yet. There are a couple women pictured, but
Sure.
I can't say that they're sexy, as some of these campaigns show.
Yep.
But yeah, I think there'll be a lot. You'll get enough superhero action. You'll get basically an introduction to uh, Interman. He's the second character that I had in mind that I wanted to introduce, and he's more of the philosophical side of me, that I want to
Yeah.
express.
Hey, it's Biggie. What's up? New World Order Comics. Thanks for
Biggie.
coming in, Biggie.
I like his icon.
Yeah, dude. Oh, Hulk Hogan.
He's pimping, man.
He's pimping, man. And look at that.
If you don't mind me say so.
That's cool. But anyway, I'm drawing my Fembat wraparound cover. Now I'm gonna go and show you what I based
Oh,
it
that's
off.
awesome.
I, be- I don't know if you heard of Power Comics. It came out in 1977.
Yes, I have. There's
Early Mike Gustovich, early William Messner Loebs, early Dave Sim, and I'm doing a
yes.
cover based on this cover
Oh, I don't
with
have
the
that one though.
the witch. I think it's her name. And it's kind of a wraparound. It's gonna be based on this cover, so I'm currently
Oh yeah.
penciling out the
You
rust
know
for
what that
that.
reminds me of, Apex?
So
Uh the wraparound kind of hardback cover that Jim Steranko did
oh
on
yeah,
on the history of comics.
yeah, that does remind me of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have both those volumes. I had to get them, and I have them signed by Jim Steranko.
If I saw that book out in the wild or online, I would buy it. I
Oh,
mean,
I know.
I like it.
I love it. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh man, I got to get that one.
it's hard to find.
Oh, I bet it is. It's black and white inside, isn't it?
Yeah, it's black and white.
Yeah.
As a Dave Sim, it's a pre-Cerebus story.
Wow.
It's
So
really
that's
cool.
probably late 70s,
It's
I think.
1977. Yeah,
Did they
here it
do
is.
Cobalt
The boy
Blue?
in his look at this. The boy in his aardvark.
Oh man. So,
Pre-Cerebus. That's probably going for some top dollar. I don't know. I think a near mint's $25 if you can
oh
find it.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
if you
you
can find it.
if you can find it.
That's what I was going to say about my World's Finest
Yeah,
when that came up. If you can find it,
yeah, right.
in any kind of condition,
Yeah,
because I have top grades or near top grades of some books, and I tell people, what was that? What was that one that sold for a lot of money recently? Or no, anyway, it was only like a 7.5. But I said,
oh,
you don't for that book, it probably one of the highest graded, you know,
oh yeah,
7.5 or 8.5. But I mean, you expect to get, um, some of these golden age books and like, well, I ought to be able to get that in 8.0 or better. They don't exist. Just like that Blue Beetle I have, it had one staple for like 64 big pages. That
Damn.
stuff was recycled for the war effort.
Yeah. They saved their staples, the metal.
That's right. I mean, and there are several Golden Age books that have two staples,
Right.
but there's a bunch of them that only had one,
Yep.
and they had reams of paper, and that stuff was just lost, destroyed. I mean, it was
No,
cheap entertainment.
it was.
Hardly anybody except for uh, Edgar, that was the Mile High collection,
Hmm.
Edgar Church
Yeah.
collection, I think,
Right.
saved these things in any kind of condition.
Wow.
And generally, if you have an Edgar Church, you have the highest grade copy out there, just about.
Dang.
You, yeah, all of his. I mean, that made Chuck Rosansky a millionaire.
Yeah.
This, that and finding Mile High 2,
Uh huh.
he found another large collection later. But
Yeah, he did.
yeah, he's the largest in Boulder, Colorado. I think he's the largest private landowner.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if he just sold his main complex where it's at, um, you know, he could be a millionaire right there. But
Well, he has his own
he's got a
farm out.
large
Yeah.
pottery
Yeah, he
collection.
does. I saw that.
Oh yeah, just several. I mean, I used to mail order from him.
Oh, I do. So did I. I mean,
Yeah,
off and on.
and he'd run the ads in the
I used,
comics back
I
in the
always get my,
80s and
I
stuff.
always get emails every few days from him. I still do that.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I mean, I found some of my hard to find independent books like that Power. I found that
Mm,
from My High Comics. He's the only person on eBay that has anything like that.
yeah,
I've
that's
gotten
true.
some very, very rare books. I even bought one from him that was published in North Little Rock,
Oh wow.
and it had a square cut die cut cover, and then on the back cover it was cut out too. Very,
Wow.
very limited, very, very limited. And I like to get like the Greater Mercury books that had grips, Ken
Yeah,
Vigil artwork.
I recently bought
Young.
all 4 issues of it on online my comic shop for a pretty good
Yeah, and
price. Yeah.
I've even got the second Grips #1 trade paperback that consolidates the first 4 issues of Grips into a trade paperback. But I have the
Oh.
rare second gold printing,
Oh
so
wow.
I've got both. I think I've got 2 of #1 and 1 of the gold, and it's
Mm,
not. It's a little damaged, but it's not in bad shape. But I try and get all of those that I can. All those Victim. Um, Legion X,
oh
Legion
yeah.
X2.
Yeah.
If it was Greater Mercury or Silver Wolf Comics, I tried to get it. And the very first one I found was a Silver Wolf, and at a flea market of all places.
Wow.
And and I've recently, within the past year, and I featured it on on one of my shows, bought some tin. Hey, Greg. Um,
Hail, Gregor Victory. Thanks for coming
yes,
in, man.
Mr. Gun Demon himself.
The gun demon. Hail. Well, just for just for uh just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to search out gun demon, see how it's doing. Let's go ahead and show some love to the gun demon here.
I know it's reached a third of its goal. If
Yeah.
better than a third of its
So let's
goal,
go
which
in.
is
I'm going
great
to
news.
check
But
that out.
we need to
Get
show
it
that
right.
campaign some love too.
Yes, show that.
They've been developing that for almost 3 years.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have indeed. Let me get
Yeah, in
to
fact,
share
on your
screen.
first live stream, we were
Yeah.
on with them, weren't we? Brain
Yes, we
Cage.
were. Yes, the brain cage, folks.
Yeah, for a couple hours. So
Gotta love that.
have to have them back sometime.
Oh, we'll have them back. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Here we go. Share. And let's see. Yep, here we are.
Wow.
And it's made up to $3,271. They need 10,000. Made 32% of the goal. It's 28 days left. 61 backers. This is a really good campaign. You got Howard and Arzinda, Billick, and Villas, and Levitre on the Gun Demon. You get all 3 covers for $70. Feature tier. You
That's
get the
what I
Kiss.
backed.
Yeah, I backed the. I think I backed this just the regular one here. The
Yeah.
Sky Kiss the
Oh,
Sky cover.
that's killer cover.
That's a Fight and Flight cover. You get that for 25. You get the Bad Day cover. Looks like he's having a bad day.
Yeah, he's definitely having a bad day.
Bellgate Gun Demon deck,
He's not
25.
happy that it's funded yet.
You get a Tank Ferret sketch card for 25 and a draw in
Yeah, what a
Bystander
deal.
for 75 and a draw in Saved by Melicor for 150. Oh, and it's sold out. Death and Death Abandoned. That's been sold, and some of the stuff's been sold already. So, good job on
And
those guys.
I know he's adding to the campaign here pretty soon too. And
Yeah.
you'll get a 10-page, I think, World War Hell.
Oh wow.
Along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's be really good. So there it is, Gun Demon, folks. Here we go. Had to get that card deck as well. Don't want to miss out on that. You're right, Frog G.
That's right.
I'm gonna get the gun deck. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of slowly collecting cards again. I have that Cyber Frog.
Oh yeah, during the pandemic, I mean, vinyl came back in, trading cards, all Pogs.
You
know,
Pogs made a return. I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, there's been some Indiegogo campaigns. Clint from Sweet Comics, put some Pogs in his, and RT Bear put some of the older Pogs from the 90s in his black and white campaign. So Pogs coming back.
That's amazing. I didn't think
I've
it would.
showed some Pogs on my show.
I don't have any Pogs.
You don't?
No.
Well, mine are usually. I even have a Pog maker.
Do you?
From back in the day? Yeah.
Oh.
And Pog binding
from the early '90s.
Turn this off. He doesn't know I'm streaming.
The gun deck. Yeah. Okay. Now Frog G has me curious. I'm gonna have to check this on the gun deck once I get paid again. I had to pay some bills recently, and I'm a little tapped right now, so it's gonna be a while since I can, to actually show some more campaign love in the wallet here. So
yes.
Yeah.
Well, so I one day I was a little late on streaming the 4 o'clock shadow because I went up there and they really messed me around last year on my taxes, and this was H&R Block.
Yeah.
And they really had a shakeup over there, and they only had 2 people working. But I gave her my stuff, and she said, I'll try and get this done as fast as possible. So she called me later or sent a text, well, both, and got my taxes done that day, reviewed them, and I had to get that done so that money would be coming to me so that I can back some more campaigns, pay some colorists, and
I need to do my campaign, my taxes, so I can get some money back as well.
Apex, why don't you bring up that campaign that has your ash can and everything in it?
Well,
is it still up?
Yeah, I still have my trailer. Let me go ahead and
I want to buy into that.
Yeah, let me go. Where am I at? Okay, here we go. And yes, let's find it. Okay. And paste. Here we go. Boom.
Here's Abigail.
Okay, let me go ahead
and decide to make an appearance tonight.
Share screen, right? Oh, Abigail. Oh, cute doggy. Oh, puppy.
You have to look in the camera.
Okay.
Best dog I've ever had. And we share the same birthday, November 2nd, which is
November
Steve
2nd.
Ditko's
Just have your. Oh, you just had your birthday. That's awesome.
That's Ditko's birthday too.
Happy belated birthday. Oh, cool.
Him bad. Yes. Let's watch this bad boy.
That's right. Fembat, baby. Coming soon around April on Indiegogo. Hail, hail, hail. Yep,
That's
I got to
great.
get my mailing list figured out.
Yours
And
is already in color. See?
yeah. Yeah, I hand colored mine. I'm going to get a digital colorist for the rest of the pages.
Okay.
And
But I
it's
meant your trailer's
yeah,
already
my
colored.
trailer.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
I
Pedro
should
did a
have
great
told him to
job.
do mine in color too.
Yeah. So
Save him a
Greg
step.
comes back, says we have some other decks in the works right now as well. So there will be a variety of cards players can use to build decks. So it'll be like almost like a Magic the Gathering thing, I think. Is that
Yeah.
what that's supposed to be? I wonder. Or maybe just collector cards. That's kind of a good idea. What's the name of your dog?
Abigail.
Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
It's adorable. So look at Abigail. There
Yeah.
she is. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. You camera shy? Hey, Abigail.
She wants to look
It's
back toward
cute.
me.
And back. It's awesome.
But yeah, she's 9 years old.
Wow. That's a
Still
great
going
dog.
strong.
Hey, yeah.
Best dog I've ever had. She's full blooded Jack Russell.
Wow. There you go.
I could have got papers on her, but I had no intention of breeding her. So
Nah.
uh, got her. She was a gift to me,
Mm.
and from a friend, and they 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 bred them for hunting squirrels and rabbits and small games like that. So
Oh, yeah.
she's nearly killed 2 squirrels out here.
Wow.
I have to pull her off of them. Keep her on the chain,
Yeah.
have some control over her. She
Absolutely.
she's gotten smarter about it. She stalks them now.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just doesn't rush out the door anymore after them. She tries to sneak up on them.
Oh, that's cool. All
Yeah,
right, man.
she's my inker.
Is your inker?
Not really.
I had this fantasy of hiring a Reese's monkey who could draw.
There you go.
I have the monkey help me draw some comics.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor. Can we play the trailer one more time?
Oh, Finbat?
Yeah, that one too.
Oh, which trailer? Oh, your Devil Flower? Yeah, I gotta look that
Yeah,
one up real
I'm
quick.
proud of it.
Oh,
Same
why
guy
not?
did both.
Okay, cool. Let me go and look
Yeah.
for it again.
Pedro's very talented, and he's working with
It's
Brain
good.
Cage as well.
Oh yeah, he's busy.
Yeah,
All right, so we
busy man.
got
I'm
which
proud of his work,
one
and I
is
like to
that?
show it off.
Yeah. Preview. Oh, okay. Okay.
Had to give
There he
the
is.
boomer something to do.
The boomer.
You are old enough to be a boomer.
I am a boomer. I'm
Yeah,
literally
you are a
a
boomer.
boomer.
I
Good.
was right at the tail end of that. I wasn't quite a boomer, but just right after.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Get back at it. And let's see. There we go. Share. All right. We yep, there it is. And
Sign up for a few more days.
sign
It'll
up.
be
Yeah, I'm all signed up. Oh wow. That is
yeah.
so cool.
He gave it an epic look. He really did.
Oh yeah. There you
But
go.
yeah, the main story is about where he takes on. Well, the main story of this issue. There's an underlying thing about it.
Mhm.
It's basically a redemption story, but which will take more than one issue to tell, of course. But it deals about with for the good that you do, the consequences of that. Um, the that there's a greater evil force at work than you will see. But with the dialogue, go ahead and play your
All
trailer.
right.
Got it keyed up. Yeah.
I want to get some fembat beanies made. I think that would be
Oh yeah.
awesome. Uh,
And that yellow mask.
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
do
The
something with
helmet,
that now.
the helmet. That's actually her trademark. She
Yeah.
doesn't have a bat symbol, right? She has Golden Globe armored boobs and a nice, cool yellow and black helmet.
I'm
Yeah.
losing it already.
So if want sexy women in your comics, buy some fembat in April on Indiegogo. So I gotta get that mailing list
And April
going.
will be,
April.
yeah.
Yep, April.
Mailing list is one of the easier things, but
Really? I've
yeah.
never done one. I've asked Adam Post and said, well, if you need help, just go and give him a shout. So I will.
Well, good. Yeah.
So how did you do
Yeah.
your mailing list?
How did I do my mailing list?
Yeah. Do you have yours like on Gmail or how does that work out?
Um, well, you go to Indiegogo, and as we kind of ran through, and
Yeah.
and it will go to the preview campaign,
Okay.
or sort of pre-launch,
Hmm.
setting, and you set it up there, and get you an image for the back banner, and you can put a trailer if you have a
Yeah.
trailer, you can put that
Definitely
in
will.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now how that, and you can transfer that over. I'm actually working on this Ashcan campaign to get it launched.
Mm.
And like I say, all my ads in Alterna will have a code where they can scan from their smartphones and go directly to the campaign. And of course, if it's for the mail up, but it's launched, it
Hmm.
will go to the campaign.
Oh yeah.
Indiegogo does that automatically.
Oh, that's great. Wow.
So if it is, if I've done that several times. I said, well, I want to go to this and do a search, and it doesn't seem me to sign up because it's already launched,
Yeah.
but it does defer you to it.
Mm.
It doesn't just say unavailable or anything. It
Oh,
will send
okay.
you to the campaign. So that code will send you, on every ad, will send you to the uh, campaign, because
Nice.
it'll be launched by then. And I'll have another code made up to, for the whole issue, the 48 pager.
Nice.
Um, and I'm working on the backup features now. Um, and I've already interlinked. I already have the Interman story. I've had it written, and I have
Good.
one layout page done on it.
Yeah.
Once I get this launched, I'll have a lot more time to work on the artwork for
Oh yeah.
the latter part of the main issue. Um,
Okay.
but
Sweet.
yeah, I mean, I had different ideals of what to put out there, but I thought, well, why not try something different and try putting up a preview Ashcan just by itself. Of course, trading card, might get some other stuff too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But
I
this will be the first appearance in print. So
I gotta grab it.
except for that comic,
Yeah.
cover. But
Oh yeah.
he's not in the comic. He's just on the cover.
Oh,
But
the Star-Crossed comic you're talking about?
yeah, and
Oh
that could
yeah.
be a multiverse, alternate reality type,
Yeah.
version of him. Who knows?
That looks like it in a way.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
you said his colors are a little different from the Star-Crossed cover, right?
yeah. I'm working on a color guide for the colorist now.
Mm.
Um, we went through a process where John drew about four, and I did 4 or 5. And that's right. Grab his ash can
That's right. Grab that ash can.
and go over and grab on Absolute too.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Pleagle
Oh,
did an ash
Goblin
can,
Girl. Yeah.
and it's from Goblin Girl.
I did
He's
buy it. Yep, definitely did. I had to
That's
grab it.
good,
Mm-hmm.
and those ash cans are going to be rare.
Yes, they are. Especially that damn flea going.
He's going to print pretty much not many overages, just
Mm-hmm.
whoever orders them. So I'll
Oh,
probably be
yeah.
buying another one here pretty soon, at least so
Oh,
that I can have two copies.
why not? And by the
Yeah,
way, go ahead and then check out The Goblin Girl on Indiegogo.
yeah.
I bought my copy. It's whenever Dan's ready and finished, he'll be singing those out, fulfilling whenever it's ready. All right. Also, you got Absolute 2 also has the first appearance of, well, me. Oh, Frog G is in Absolute
Yeah.
2.
Well,
Yeah.
I know he's on the trading card that you'll be getting.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's his first appearance right there. And in fact, from that
Awesome.
artwork, which is in that icon there, I believe,
Yeah.
um, or well, I mean, Frog G, he might have been drawn in too, but yeah, the trading card of the Frog G character that's
Yeah.
pictured there in the icon, he's on the trading card you'll be getting through Absolute too. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
hell yeah. Yeah, I think, yes, I signed up for it and I think I grabbed the first two books. I wonder maybe I'll get a card or not. I'm not sure.
Oh, you'll
We'll
get
see.
something.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
a yeah.
that's cool. Rock G, can't wait to see it. Greg, yeah, no, I can't wait either. It should be a really cool card. Can't wait for all the fulfillment. That takes work in itself. That's a job. That's an 8-hour job when you have maybe a bunch of books to pack up, make sure you have everything in there, protect it, and then send out.
Yeah. I know
Dang.
we're going to be doing a poster. It may be one of those folded. I know that people don't like that,
Like your
but
boy Zach does every once in a while.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I got a few of
yeah. I
those.
mean, a lot of the CG, but
Yeah,
CG is very limited, low print, like that Power
yeah,
Comics,
that's
and
true.
yeah, I'm really surprised that one's not higher. But
I
the
know.
challenge is not
That
the
should be $1,000.
price, but finding it, just
Find it. Good
finding that
luck.
book. Yeah, good
Good,
luck.
good
And when
luck.
some books come up, I waited on that Jack Kirby where it had him and Joe Simon on there, a photo cover of Kirby
Yeah,
when he was younger from
yeah.
1949, I think.
Wow.
Um, Headline Comics, number 30 something, I forget. But anyway, it's upstairs. But
Let's show it
yeah.
again sometime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
yeah. I mean, that's, that and the color guide to Avengers number 4 that I
Oh
have,
yeah, I like that one.
you know, I mean, that's the type of stuff I feature and try and feature, but I only have so much of it. So, but
Right.
I've got a whole, I don't know how I'm going to present it. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh,
Sunday
okay.
seems to be a big day for me, but
4 p.m.
I
before the
have,
Super Bowl. You watch Rex's show of
well,
Adult
when's the
Farce?
Super Bowl start? Because the
Five
guy,
or 5:30, I think.
okay, so I'll
You can
probably
have
have
the
to do a
pre-Super
short one
Bowl on
tomorrow.
your channel. Check out the 4 o'clock shadow tomorrow before the Super Bowl, everybody. If you're
Yeah.
watching this on rewind, yeah, you watch his show and then you can watch the Super Bowl after that.
I have from Wiz Comics number 130 something, a full story on large Golden Age pages. They're huge
Oh
of
wow.
Ibis.
Oh,
So
Ibis. Okay.
yeah, so I've been wondering if I should do like I've done a couple of read-alongs.
Yeah.
You one was an original story written by me in 2019, although
Right.
it wasn't finished.
Mm.
That was the lead up, Apex, to the origin of a character, of a
Okay.
superhero character.
All right.
So that was just the lead up,
That sounds
because
fun.
at the end he falls in a pit and metal shards come down on him, and he's in the copper cavern, and there's a storm outside, and lightning's going to strike that, and he's going to get transformed.
Okay. Well, there
Yeah,
you go.
that's where that was all leading up to.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I'd like to do some more of those. And I have stuff written, but I'd like to see it in print. So
Yeah.
just
I
to
see it
use it on a
drawn.
read along. Last time, I think last night I did one from and Genuine Comics. He's in the Netherlands, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So he was up at like 3 a.m. in the morning with me, and we
Wow.
read a couple Batman stories.
Oh, nice. There you go.
They had these little 5-minute books. Well, here it is right here
Oh,
with
okay.
some
Uh, let's see.
5-minute Batman
5 minute Batman
stories.
stories. I never
And
seen
there's
that
the
one.
Avengers, and then here's a Marvel one. The Avengers one's over there.
Hail, Mark. Hey. Yeah. Oh, 5 minute Adventure stories. Oh, these are hardbacks. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, well, they're puffy covers.
oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And you got the X-Men, the Beast on there. And Garcia Lopez artwork on this,
Are
front and
these
back.
published by DK?
Oh, that's a good question. I love DK books.
Yeah.
And this is 2015 on the Batman.
All right.
It's like yesterday when I bought them. HarperCollins,
HarperCollins.
children's.com.
All
So,
right.
yeah, they're children division. And
Nice.
this one is marvelkids.com.
Okay.
So they must have a
Nice.
kid division too, or
Let's go
did.
look at
This
books.
because this is, yeah, I like the puffy covers.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see those, and they're full in hands too.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
sure.
even the DC. You know,
Oh, let me see
see
that.
that gold,
Oh,
boy.
wow. Look at that.
And there's
Gold
another one
foil.
over there that's Avengers 5-minute stories.
Nice.
So,
Oh, wow.
so we read a Poison Ivy story, and then one that had Wonder Woman and Superman joining Batman to defeat a dragon.
Oh, okay. That sounds like fun.
And I read them sort of satirically,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, that's cool.
So a 5-minute story two stories turned into about 45-minute stream.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right.
It got to show
Oh,
the art too.
gotta show the art. Definitely.
Yeah,
That's cool.
but yeah, I'm not a big Superboy. I'm not a big Superboy. I'm not a big Super Bowl fan, so a big sports guy, so a little baseball, but um, yeah, I'll be working on my campaign a little bit to get
Absolutely.
this out the door. Hopefully, we'll launch Monday. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got to get out there because I've got to start working on the main
You,
campaign.
he's before March 1st, right?
Yeah, the whole thing launches March 1st. So
So yeah,
yeah,
you
this
gotta
ash
get
can
that.
has to get out. It should be up right now, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. So
But
get check
now
out this
I had
ash
a
can on.
technician, a friend of
Yeah.
mine, come in today, and he settled my computer problems that I was having, and helped me, send those files to you.
Mm-hmm.
I had her originally put them in JPEG. She
Yeah.
left out a couple pages that you didn't see
All right.
tonight, but I had him show you that double page spread and some other stuff. But
Well, that's cool. That's it. Looks like a good book.
yeah, and yeah, you can read it now, can't you?
I can read it.
Yeah, the ending's really nice,
Oh yeah.
segue, because it'll take you to another realm,
Yeah.
another level, you know. I
Absolutely.
wanted to sit this one in like a city because, he does cities well. I just tried to
Yeah.
play to the artist's strengths,
Right.
and I wanted a city as a backdrop. Now he can go just about anywhere. So this story, I don't name it, but it's probably in Chicago,
Mm,
crime-ridden Chicago.
right.
It's the Cy Marco crime family.
Okay.
Um, I tried the Stan Lee method,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know that John really liked to work from a script, or I would have written him a script. What I did was I did thumbnails of everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then he worked from the thumbnails, and I said I'll add the dialogue later. So he had it completed just about, and I put in the dialogue. Well, he didn't quite like working that way. So if he works with me in the future, and I already almost have a complete Interman story. He
Oh,
may
cool.
launch in a book of his own.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
see.
That should be
because
fun.
I don't want him to dominate. You've got to get room for these characters have to grow. I mean, this,
Hmm.
you know, Interman in this first one, you basically get an introduction to him
Hmm.
and see his lair, you know,
Right.
where he's at. And you don't really find anything out about him, but
Hmm.
except, you know, kind of what's in his head. But the dialogue interlinks with the main story, with what's went on. So you know they're in the same universe. Hopefully you'll come away with that. And if you don't know that, I'm telling you right now.
There you
All
go.
these are gonna and by issue 3, Interman, you know, Apex, isn't it great? I mean, you had the Hulk and Spider-Man and meeting for the first time, they would fight. And then
Yeah.
the villain would come in and then they would team up and fight the villain.
Right.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna see seated an organization, don't want to give away too much, like Spectre, underlying that goes deeper than the mafia. And anyway, uh, Interman's going to confront Devil Flyer. They're going to fight, and then the bad guys are going to send in their guy, and then they're going to fight the bad guy and
Right.
become, you know, more interlinked. But it's
Yeah.
really a story about redemption of this main character. At least Devil Flyer part of it is, but at what cost?
Mm.
You know, if you whether you do evil or you do good, it does have a cost to it.
That's right.
And that I deal with that a lot. He was born in 1899, so he's been around a while,
Wow.
and he fought in World War One and World War Two.
Jeez, that's cool.
Yeah, so he's been around a while, and he's kind of a resurrected character like
Yeah.
Spawn would be.
Oh, that's cool. Good night,
Yeah.
Greg. Thanks for coming on the chat. Yeah.
Hey
Wow.
man, if you're not watching this show on early Sunday morning, Apex after midnight, you're not with it because we have fun here.
There you go. Yeah, we do.
This is
Heck yeah.
one of the greatest shows on YouTube, in
Oh,
my
thanks a
opinion.
lot.
And
Thanks
not
a
just
lot.
because I'm on here. We really,
Right.
I mean, you line up great guests and we have great
Yeah.
interviews, and
Hmm.
it's just a
Yeah, we
fun
have.
time. I have fun every time I come on here.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so do I. I love doing it. Doing it for all you guys, and getting out there, get a little exposure as well.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe Apex Comics and also subscribe to Devil Flyer as well. And we really would hit the like button, ring bell for notifications. You'll be notified on the next video or live stream. So there you go.
Don't miss
Yeah,
it.
don't miss it. Yes. Well,
And you've been
thanks.
doing some extracurricular, like on Saturdays and Fridays. You've
Yeah,
done some other interviews
this
too.
morning I had an interview with SSB, the Savage Sandbox team. A couple of guys, Jerry and Chris. They're on here
Uh-huh.
at 10 a.m.
And they
So
had
you're
like
able to,
7 people, don't they? Kind of
yeah,
working in league together.
yeah,
Kind
they're
of like
gonna
the
up,
Brain Cage bunch, you know, they've
kind
got a
of like that.
bunch of, and that's
Yeah,
what it's going to take, Apex. It's
an
going to,
alliance.
you
It's gonna
know, an
take an alliance.
alliance to
Yeah.
push back. And,
Hmm.
you know, that's what I'm trying to do with this. I'm trying to push back very gently,
Right.
but pushing back on this SJW stuff.
No kidding. Yeah. There's lots of good comics available outside Marvel and DC. As people are discovering that indie books, they actually have more passion, more focused into their stories and characters and their art. And that's why you got to support your indie characters directly. And go ahead and check out a lot of the campaigns out there.
Let's face it, Apex, like I can name a few that really had a passion for comics, like John Byrne.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I love the X-Men, I love the Fantastic Four. And when he got on those books, he did it his way
Hmm.
with passion, as if I, you know, as a kid saying, if I told the story, I would want to see this.
Right.
And that's what it takes. It's taking
Hmm.
those characters that you love and putting some passion into it.
That's
And
right.
you and really the gems of our collection are by people like Byrne that just grew up with comics, seeing that early Kirby stuff and saying, I would like to do this. And if I ever get to, this is the tales that I want to tell. And it
Yeah,
really shows in the work.
it
It's not
does.
just, oh, it's a job and I've got a page rate. They put passion into it and some thought,
Yep.
years of thought before they
Hmm.
even became professionals.
Yep.
And those really make the best storytellers and the best artists.
Yep. Very long lasting too. That's
Yeah,
why you see
I
a
mean,
lot of
we're
those.
still talking about the Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix run.
Yeah.
It's already been made into a movie twice,
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Go
although the
figure.
last one was
I didn't.
I
I've never
still
seen
haven't
it.
even seen it.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I haven't seen X Men Apocalypse either, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh yeah, that one's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for coming on tonight. I'm gonna go
Thank
and
you.
round up the show, wrap it up, and I got to take my mom to church tomorrow, so I got to
Hey,
get to
yeah,
bed early.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah. So thanks everyone. Of course, please like and subscribe to me and Devil Flyer, and ring bell for notifications. Give it a like, and of
Feel the
course,
love.
feel the love, everyone. So see you later. Have a great rest of the weekend. Ciao for now.
Absolutely.